Sailor, Sunday afternoon lesson. Gonna let it go through regular and then slow play. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Good. Woohoo! Very nice.
Alright, now I'm gonna do it at a slow play review. You line up nicely with third barrel, and your approach is pretty good there. Right there, if you'll notice, you could probably, he's a big horse. Instead of going that much straight until you come over, though, you could probably start coming in just a little bit sooner, just to shave off a couple of tenths. But you don't want to be fading in or anything either, so, just watch your approach. And but instead of being out by this cone here, you could be a little bit more dead center of the two cones and shave off a couple tenths there. So 1, 2 strides of rate, 1, he had a little bit of an extra step there, right here. If you'll notice, 1, 2, it's kind of like he lost his back feet a little bit. So instead of just 2 strides, it looks like he had a little stutter step there, just pushing off in the ground. But I like how you get him out of the turn. You still have a tendency, you're a little bit, like right here, you're looking good at spot 1, and then you're looking pretty good for spot 2 and spot 3, but right here on the backside, you're looking around, trying to hustle him out. You're guiding him there, which is fine, but see how quickly you get off the horn? You have a tendency to do that, which is fine if you're not getting in his head, and you're pretty much leaning forward and trying to stay off. But if you see his mouth open just a little bit right there, I think instead of being on his head, I would rather see you pitch him his head and pull up on your horn. And that way you can just get up and go with him. So I would rather see you're down on the horn here, stay on the horn, and then pull up on the horn before you go back to 2 hands. And then get up and be 2 hands after that. Okay, so then I like this 1, 2 strides of rate, 1, 2, but see what happens here is he's kind of like, this is a full circle. He moved over nice, his lead was swapped early, but it's almost like he tries to roll back and pivot back, but he can't. So then you're also pulling on his head a little bit. So I think you're just getting a little bit ahead of him right there. You can see you used your inside leg to keep the forward motion. Your rein was forward trying to wait. And then right there you pick him up. And, he leaves with a little bit of room off that barrel. So we got to watch this barrel here. See how his butt gets out there and he's pushing off? So that's his starting his turn right there. 1, 2. It's like he's not making a complete forward motion turn. He's kind of pivoting a little bit too much. This barrel, he's working beautifully. 1, 2. But the key to me on that second barrel, because it's a full turn, is like here. See how you sit and stay committed to it? And then see how loose your rein is? And see how you use your horn to pull up and give him his head? I'd like you to do that on first and second more as well. Especially that first barrel. So you did a really good job, but instead on second barrel of that rollback, because it's a full turn, we need to stay more four-wheel drive. Keep your hand lower and float him, and don't get in his face. I think that will help a lot. But anyways, I think it was a really good job. You're being assertive, you're riding in the moment, and I'm really proud of how you guys did, and congratulations on winning money this weekend.